Hammer time. Hmm. No! Too late. I already got into a game. Bum bum bum. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do.
Choose a talent.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Get ready for combat, heroes.
Unfortunately, I got in a game already.
Okay. I'm playing a game.
Alright.
A game that I forgot existed, but every time I remembered it existed, I wanted it but couldn't find it, and they gave it away for free as Twitch Prime incentive this month, so I'm super happy.
Nice.
Battle commencing.
Yeah. Run Gun Jump Gun is the name.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's a good game.
Cool.
It's a mobile endless runner game.
Destroy the Raven.
And the perfect price for it is free.
Yeah. That's always a good price.
Yep. Are you streaming right now?
Yep.
Oh, dope. Hi, stream. Hi, chat.
Yeah, I wanted to stream fucking Wildlands, but I couldn't get it to stream well, so I gave up.
Actually, I saw that, like, there was, like, 3 people last night that,
Yeah.
like, streamed late on my my following list on Twitch.
Uh-huh.
They were streaming it, and it looked like shit on
Yeah.
all of their streams, so I was like, you know what? I guess I'm not streaming that game.
Yeah. For one, it's fucking computer like intensive. But even when
It's super intensive. Yeah.
even when I was running it fun on my computer, it just looked like shit. Like it was all pixelated.
Mm.
But I created that fucking dumb highlight, which I was happy with. Like that's
You created a highlight? I
there's
didn't
like a
see it.
7-minute stream I did where I just drove around.
The driving in that game feels really broken in the best way, though.
Dude, it's so good. I
It's
just
really good.
you just drive up everything.
Yeah.
It's so arcadey and fun.
It's just weird that a Tom Clancy game would be that arcadey.
You know, that was
Lost a tower.
I think it was
I
yeah,
actually
real,
really enjoy that game from what I played.
yeah, it was fucking dope. Also, so that thing it ended with my car exploding.
Yeah.
You just lived through that though. Like I didn't die.
Awesome.
So it was like a
That's
this is
dumb.
fine moment of this car has exploded and I'm still sitting here in the driver's seat, and after it's exploded I can still turn the steering wheel.
That's fucking dumb.
That game
Like, that's
feels
really
like
dumb.
it feels like an Ubisoft game made by crazy Russians. Like that's what it feels like.
Agreed.
The Raven.
Which is like what I want from Ubisoft games.
Kind of. I decided I actually really like a lot of Ubisoft games. I just hate. First of all, their PR is like the worst, and I'm glad I don't deal with them anymore.
Yeah.
and their infrastructure for online stuff is fucking terrible as well.
It's such a bummer because they make the games I want to play, but like
Yeah.
everyone
Totally.
who runs a service like that does it better than them. Origin is so much better than Uplay.
Origin's really actually good.
Like I've never had a problem with Origin.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I like Origin more than Steam as well, because it's just cleaner. Like, Steam is just like the Wild West.
That's true.
The fact that Steam works for being the Wild West, though, is impressive in its own right.
Yeah. Man.
I don't know, I like Origin.
Yeah.
People need to get off their fucking high horse. We gotta record a podcast soon as well.
Yep.
I was a little busy the last couple days, otherwise I would have hit you up.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm almost, I just have to actually write the top 10 for the article I'm gonna post once we do
Nice.
the podcast talking about it.
Nice.
It's like already longer than my whole list for last year, though. With just honorable mentions, and although I put in dishonorable mentions this year too. Couple.
Not long now. The altars are
This mode is fucking
ready yourself.
dumb.
We must claim them.
They did the Hammer Time Brawl again, which is not my.
Oh, I never
favorite.
got to play that. Is it worth trying?
It's worth playing once. Problem is
Okay.
doing it the 3 times for the gold.
Mm,
It's a little.
yeah.
It's a little old. But you're playing
Sure.
everyone's hammer, but you have turbojets on the whole time,
Yeah.
and on Tower of
The
Doom.
altars belong to those who
Games just
claim
take too long though. Oh no! Actually, they fixed it this time. Last time they did it, the number for the core health was a lot bigger. They lowered it way down. So I think this is just them
Oh,
seeing
good.
if they fixed it.
them. Yes,
So
heroes.
it won't take as long.
Towers.
And also, oh yeah, I think also last time you just leveled normally, and this time they gave you, they started you with 10 and gave
Like a boost or something?
yeah, level boost.
Good.
So it's,
That's good.
It's definitely better than it was last time. Last time it was super boring.
Yeah.
Bummer. 'Cause it was like
It sounded like a bad idea.
it's like the
last
second
time.
brawl.
That's a bummer because their first brawl was fun.
First brawl was dope. That's still one of my favorites.
So for them to go to the hammer one, that was really bad after. That's really shitty.
No, not yet. We still have work to do.
Also, we're getting our butts kicked, so that's fine.
Has fallen.
That happens. So are you done watching all your games?
Yeah, HGC ended for today, and I didn't watch every game. I skipped some, but I watched a lot. Because this was also the first day where Korea started,
Oh, I see.
and fucking Korean players are just kind of better. So
In like everything.
yeah,
Except Dota, I think they're worse than Dota. Hence, like, Purge and his friends becoming a pro team in Korea.
their reputation is a little overblown for how much better they are, but they are better. But like, you watch. What's funny is you watch in the chat. No matter what you're watching, whenever there's a really dumb play made, chat's just like NA plays, or like, or they like say the heroes like NA Vala or whatever. Like, it's NA's the dumping ground. This is kind of deserved, but
Yeah.
like
NA
everyone.
sucks.
But fucking in every group, people make dumb plays. Like, it's just.
Sure.
And the problem with HOTS is like the dumb plays stand out so much. It's so easy to just fucking see the shit. That's like its whole problem with as a spectator thing.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Heroes, or do you want to keep doing your thing? Just keep chatting.
I'm just uploading some stuff, so
Alright.
I can't yet.
Yeah, I think I should just start streaming when I'm playing HOTS again, just for the hell of it.
Why not, right?
Yeah, and sometimes there are games that are good that I'd just like to have recorded.
Yeah.
Also, it was just annoying me because I can run HOTS at really good quality of stream. It's like, yeah.
I mean, there's also that.
Bump
Yeah.
everything up. Oh, that looks really nice. Run the game at max. I can fucking stream it at max. And it's just the game I want to play all the time anyway. I really like this game.
Yeah.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Oh, Tenmar's streaming as well.
It's been mostly Heroes and
Prepare yourself
Fire Emblem for me lately.
heroes.
You've been playing that Fire Emblem Heroes?
I was also, yes, I have. I was also playing.
It's so good!
I was also playing Fates a lot.
Why didn't
before that
anybody
came
tell
out.
me Fire Emblem's good?
Why didn't anyone ever tell you Fire Emblem was a good game?
I feel bad because Tenmar actually was just like, I'm surprised nobody told you Fire Emblem's good. It's like, Tenmar, I'm trolling people. I knew. Poor guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fight.
But yeah, no, that thing is super fun. I think I would like the actual games more because I've already reached a point where I'm just kind of bored with it. Like, it's too easy.
Yeah, like but it's kind of the best mobile game.
Yeah, no, it's easily the best mobile.
it's-
Well, I'm not going to say that actually because I have a P-Cross game that I spend thousands of hours in so far.
Yeah,
But yes, it's the best quality mobile game out
so
there.
like the thing they nailed is it's so fast.
Right.
Like everything is speedy. You just click, 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 click. Shit happens. Like it doesn't have any of the tension that makes like the thing with permadeath. It's not that makes it good. Is it's not about actually losing people. I mean, I save scum, so I never lose anyone. It's how it makes you play the game differently, where you're not just like throwing waves of people at this problem. You actually have
Well,
to
I mean, it's
figure
the
it
same
out.
as XCOM
Yes.
or any tactical game
Yeah.
that has permadeath.
Yeah.
You actually have to like figure it becomes more of a puzzle game
Yep.
than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of wish you could lose characters because it would have made it way more impactful the first time I lost my Anna, who's like over leveled as fuck. Because she's the first character you get.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name, if it's Crom or Chrome.
Crom.
And he's just like a badass.
Yes.
He one-shots everything.
Nice.
That's like what his job is. Because he is so strong when I got him. He was my first character I unlocked summoning as
Yeah.
a 3-star. So like, he just one-shots everything he's put up against. It's fucking stupid.
Nice. He's the he's like the main character kind of Awakening,
Oh, okay.
and then he's also the main character's summon in the Tokyo Mirage sessions.
Is that? Oh, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
I never even put that together. That dude's a badass, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fucking dope. It's funny. My first 5-star character I got is the male version of the player character from Awakening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My first 5-star is a lady who I don't remember her name right now. She's a mage.
Okay. There are a lot of those.
Yep. Yep, there are.
Pay for that.
I also get to the point where it's like, oh, I just want to use all these guys. I can only use 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way too, actually. I just got an archer that's decent. He's a 4-star or something. And I want to try him out. I didn't have any archers before him, so...
Yeah, I started with like all the characters I had were range except Diana.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I had an archer, a mage, and like a thief who used daggers.
My third character has been Corinne, and she's been getting like more and more badass as I've been going.
Yeah, that's the female version of the player character from Fates.
Gotcha. She's badass.
Yeah.
I really like her. Alright, this game is actually making me feel a little nauseated, so I gotta stop.
I also need to get back to Resident Evil at some point. But I only played through like the opening because I wanted to have it ready for the actual game part when I wanted to play it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I got to like the where you get to the basement that's fucking full of molded, and I died. And I was like, all right, I'll play this when I'm ready.
I still lovingly refer to that area as hell.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
It's fucking terrible. Like, there's so many of them.
And just the way, like, you're presented with it, these stairs that go to, like, a poorly lit doorway, you're just like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Also, even when you know stuff that's happening in that game, it's still stressful.
It still gets you. Yeah, for sure.
Like, it fucking got me that Daddy fucking smashes through the wall. Because I had, like, run away from him. There was no way he should have been there. I was like, what the fuck? God damn it, no.
Even though you know, like, the trigger for it is if he's chasing you.
Yeah.
And you go through that hallway, he will always crash through it.
Yeah.
Like, just knowing even, it's still fucking scary. I hate it. I hate it so much. Which is why I love that game. And I've played it, like, more than any other game combined in the last 10 years already.
Yeah, I just don't have the, I also don't have the, like, the muscle skills with Resident Evil shooting.
Oh no, the shooting in that game is actually garbage, though.
Yeah.
It's bad. Even if you can make an excuse for it as, like, he's not supposed to be an agent that knows how to use a gun, blah, 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 it sucks. It's just not fun. Like, I hate the shooting in that game.
And it's more like the way that, how hard it is to get, like, a second shot in. The way you have to wait for, like, the enemies to go through their animation.
From the and the recoil makes it so that, like, your aim is worse after the first shot. Which makes the machine gun the, like, worst machine gun in any video game. Because after the first shot, you're no longer accurate with that thing. It's terrible.
Yes, slay them in my name. You cannot die. I still have need of you, that is.
This mode is dumb. It's fucking telling to me that on the character poll they did for Fire Emblem, the highest rated character in Fates is this guy, like, I think his name's Takumi, who's just such a pissy character. Like he's really good in the game because in Fates fucking archers are the most OP for whatever reason. They're just really fucking good. Even though they were, like, traditionally they've been kind of fucking bad. But they just made them really good this time. But,
Excellent.
He's like, I don't like him at all, but he's still kind of one of the better characters. I don't know. There's the Fates. Its big thing that lets it down is, like, I love every character in Awakening. And Fates, it's like, it's so good, but I don't know. I definitely like a lot more the girls a lot more than the guys though in that game. I don't like any of the guys.
In Fates?
Yeah.
I wish I had any point of reference at all. So
Yeah.
I take your word for it.
Yeah.
All I know is that I wish somebody had told me that game was good.
It's like XCOM if it were like good.
Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see an argument for that. Not even joking.
It's specifically because they like design their encounters.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you play XCOM, like that every time, particularly like new XCOM specifically, it's always like groups of 3 units. It's always these prefabbed like units that they just plop down on the map. And even when they build stuff, they only like for the special missions. There are a handful of them in that game, like in 2. It's the same. Like they build them the same way. It gets fucking annoying and tedious.
You know what's weird about Fire Emblem is that I remember, like, I think it was around when I was in college, Fire Emblem was a game that, like, very few people knew about or talked about ever.
Oh yeah.
And then it became a thing, like, huge. It's just kind of weird to me because I remember people saying, if you want to try, like, a tactics game that's not very well known, you should try this series called Fire Emblem. And I was just like, yeah, maybe I will, because I like Final Fantasy Tactics at the time. And, I mean, I never did try Fire Emblem, but I just remember people saying, like, I should try this little-known thing. And now it's, like, literally everybody loves Fire Emblem.
I know.
So that thing grew like crazy.
Well, it started with Smash Brothers. It was really the starting point.
Was it?
Yeah,
That makes
it was
sense.
Melee.
Yeah.
But even then, it didn't blow up till Awakening. Awakening was the game that did it.
Yeah, fair enough.
'Cause-
I know a lot of people talked about that game, so.
It's also because Awakening is the first one that really adds in like dating sim mechanics to an extent.
I really like dating sims.
Well, because the thing with Fire Emblem Awakening is you can marry off all your characters, and then they have a kid
Oh.
that then you can have as part of your party as an adult.
Interesting.
So your
Also, I'm finally reading your chat, so
Yeah.
hi K-Head and Last Second Hero. I'll be back. I need to pop some more painkillers.
all right. Yeah, at least I get participation awards. I don't really know what I'm doing in this anyway.
Get ready for combat, heroes.
Let's try that this time.
Battle commencing in 10 seconds.
I like that this is orcs versus like World War II hammers.
4, 3,
I don't know why, but that's a fun thing. I would play that game. Oh God. There we go.
Another tower is mine.
We accomplished something, man. It did a thing. First time in 3 games.
Send his servants to their grave. Be ready. The altars are rising from the mists.
I'm just gonna try and control this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I think these videos are done. Maybe. No. Fuck. Ugh. Man, I really wanted to try out Double Dragon 4. Apparently it's shit.
Looks
And
like
that's
shit.
really bad. I haven't seen anything on it, like actual gameplay.
So apparently it has like a big focus on platforming too, like Double Dragon platforming.
Okay. Apparently it's short, and they expect you to replay through it multiple times with each character,
Oh, weird.
which is dumb.
Oh, it also seems crazy to me that, like, I get that more people played the NES version than the arcade version, but come on, man, that NES version's kind of bad.
Well, for today's
It's-
standards, 100%.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. It plays too much like Double Dragon actually did, and not enough like you wanted or imagined it did.
Right.
Although they also added in a bunch of new moves. But, that all seems weird. And they seem like weirdly balanced. Where like some of them are fucking ridiculously good. Like the other thing I heard about the game was that it's super easy. But also kind of busted. Except for like the platforming's hard.
Like, the way I knew it was bad is when John tweeted me and said, I played it, it's not good.
Yeah, no.
It's
That's
just like, okay, if John's saying it's bad, it's fucking garbage.
he fucking loves that genre.
It's like the worst game ever made if he thinks it's bad. So how far did you get in RE7 anyway? To the basement?
Yeah. And I had the other 2 dog heads. I just need the 3rd one.
Yeah, okay. So in other words, you gotta fight Jack.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that fight, if I'm gonna be honest. I actually kind of hate all the fights in that game, the boss fights, in their own way. I like them because they're different, except for the one that is very much a Resident Evil fight. But like there's one fight that is literally like, there is the weak spot, hit it a bunch of times until they die.
Yeah.
It is the most Resident Evil fight ever. But like the Jack fights, I'm not a huge fan of, just because it doesn't feel the first time like you're actually making any progress until you realize like what the triggers are to show. I think the problem is that they maybe went too cinematic for a lot of stuff, which makes it the readability of like what you're doing hard.
Yeah.
Specifically with the final fight, where you will always take certain damage, and the enemy will not take any damage until a certain point
Yeah.
in that fight. Like, stuff like that is actually really bad for a video game.
Yeah.
Spree.
But man,
But I
they-
get why they did it. They
Yeah.
want you to dump all your ammo into it and make it feel like it's a big fight.
Yeah. But I fucking love some of the puzzle stuff in that game.
There's not enough.
There's
That's
not
another
enough.
huge problem.
That's the biggest problem. Like,
That DLC though is real good.
Yeah. But that
For that.
birthday puzzle, that's like the design. I fucking love that design. Of like the first time you have to go through that whole tape thing to fucking learn it and figure it out.
Yep. You know, I
'Cause it's
still
also
haven't
the
tried
part that's
to
like-
actually do it as Ethan,
Oh,
like you would normally. Do you just die? I'm guessing.
I don't know. That's kinda
I'm
what I
guessing you
assumed.
just die.
Yeah. And then you just have to do it again.
Maybe next run I'll do it. I did a run last night for the Zoe ending, the Mr. Everywhere statues, and I think there was another achievement I was going for. Kitty, stop that, you little bastard. I did an achievement run yesterday. It went okay.
Nice.
I missed 6 files, and I don't, for the life of me, know which ones they are.
We've lost a tower. The Raven Lord will fall before
Also, nice kills, by the way.
Thank you.
Even though I'm like 30 seconds behind, I'm sure.
Heading back for a tune-up.
Yeah, this game's going. This is easily the best one of the 3 I've done with this so far today.
Oh man, let's do that again sometime.
What?
That went predictably badly. Tried to backdoor them. Doesn't really work on a sieged up hammer
Yeah.
when there are 2 of them.
Be careful. We've lost a tower. The tower is under my control.
Wow. That's actually super good.
Still have work.
The range increase in siege mode is actually crazy in this mode. I can't even cast my napalm strike on them in range.
Oh man.
Lost a tower. One of our towers has been snatched away. The Raven Lord's heroes have taken a tower.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me.
So they return. Capture the altars quickly, heroes.
Move it or lose it. Rain down some hellfire. This'll be a blast.
Another tower is mine.
I never knew.
Fuck.
Rise again, hero. I am the Gravekeeper after all.
Meet your doom, Gravekeeper.
I just thought there's a person in my group called Michael Bay. Appropriate for this mode.
Fight the way.
Darth Stacy.
Affirmative.
Weird.
Not let them take our towers. Our tower has fallen.
In my sights. Delighted to, sir. What I do.
Hell yeah, Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all that I want, and I've waited for so long.
How long?
I was trying to think of a reference, and it took too long, so now it's awkward.
Affirmative. Rain down some hellfire.
Yes, let the altars rise! Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
Oh, my.
Kind of wanted to play League again in a little bit, but not enough to actually, like, do anything about it at all. Like, reinstall it.
Like install League.
Or, like, update it or any of that stuff. It's just kind of one of those things that, like, if it was ready to go, I could see myself playing a game with, like, a group.
Uh-huh.
And then that's probably it. I'm more into the idea of doing more Dota still. It's just that Dota games are so fucking time consuming.
They're so long.
They're so time consuming.
Dude, I actually, on my own, I was gonna play Dota one night,
Yeah.
and I just sat in queue and didn't get a game, and then was like, eh, fuck it. And like,
I did the
booted
same.
up Heroes and got into a game instantly. It's like,
Oh, I didn't go that far. But yeah, I booted up Dota, went play, waited a bit, and then turned it off, and then did something else.
yeah.
Well done.
Might play Smite though.
I've lost a keep, heroes.
Gotta update it to get these awesome Prime skins. Anyway. How long the games last? Yeah, it's too long, man. Like, I remember how much of a day I would lose when I was playing hardcore. I would play 3 games and then I would have supper, then play 4 games and go to bed. Like, it was rough.
Yeah. Like, I look at the raw numbers of games of Dota I actually played, and I'm like, is that it? Is that actually
Yeah.
all the Dota I played? What the
Yeah,
hell?
I know. After a few hundred hours, it's actually just like 40 games. Like, it's nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's rough. It's fucking rough. I really like that game a lot, but that time commitment for one match is a little bit too much. And then if you're doing bad, you know what? Whatever. Even if you're doing good, it's too long. It's like, even if you're doing good, you can't finish right away. And if you're doing bad, you just have to, like, wait out a death. It's terrible. I think Heroes of the Storm definitely is, like, the way to go for time. How much time it takes to do a thing.
Yeah.
Except what you're doing right now seems kind of boring, to be honest.
This I'm just doing for the gold. Like,
No,
honestly.
that's understandable. I just couldn't see myself doing a bunch of that ever.
This brawl is not great.
Well done.
But at least you're, like, fighting people all the time.
Destroy.
Mm-hmm.
The Raven Lord has lost.
Like, I'm
I
very
do like the
stimulated.
team-based thing.
I'm very stimulated right now. I'll say.
Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power.
Because that's another big thing with me with Heroes. It's like there's barely a laning phase. In addition to how much shorter the matches are.
Yeah. I think it makes a huge difference, though.
Yeah.
Laning phase isn't that fun, to be honest.
Nope.
TBH. Oh, you won.
Yep.
Nice.
1 out of 3.
Easy.
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sure, it's not bad.
And I got 1,000 gold. Which is pretty good for that.